Hi everyone, welcome to the class. Hi everyone, welcome back. So how are you guys? Confirm once whether am I audible to you or not. In the last class, we were discussing about the acids and the bases. pH we have already done. Today we have to continue after that pH. Okay? So first of all, confirm me guys whether am I audible to you or not. Centers. And please mark your attendance as well. And if you have any doubt or query, you can please ask me. Hi. Confirm guys once. Hi Shillong. Mark your attendance guys. Hi Itanagar. How many students are there? And first of all, tell me, how are you? Is all good? Good evening, Itanagar. Okay. Okay. Hi Ayush. How many students are there at the Shillong Center? Okay. Hi, welcome Tamelong. So guys, do you have any question for me? Anything that you want to ask me? If not, then we are going to start with the questions. Good evening, Tamelong. Okay, fine. So no questions for me. That's fine. So guys, I hope so you have revised whatever we have discussed in the previous session. Okay. So let's continue after the pH. First of all, I'll start with few questions. Okay. Based on the previous class. So I'm giving you time to solve those questions and then we will continue. Okay. So, oh. And guys, yes, first of all, happy Children's Day to all of you guys. Mummies. I don't know much about the mummies. Mummies, the concept of mummy, I guess, so was uh, ultimately to preserve the body. If there are, it was mainly in the Egypt. Right now, it is, I guess, so it is abolished right now. Uh, the person in the ancient age, they believe that they, if their body will be in this world, then there will be a rebirth. Okay, so for that they actually preserve their body by covering it, okay, and after covering that, they put that in the coffin, okay. So, just for to preserve that body, they used to that concept of becoming the mummies. Okay, they finally that the whole concept of, we can say that a body is known as what? Mummies. Okay, so due to some beliefs, the mummies were used over there. So they would like to be the mummies. Even fathers would like to become the mummies. Okay. I told you that I haven't have some very good knowledge about the mummies. So this is, I know that this was the quite concept behind that. Might be all of their organs they have taken out from that, but don't know about it. So I can't say that whether this is right or not. Anyone there who knows something about the mummies? You want to share your thoughts? Okay, no one. Can we start now? Okay. So guys, let's start with the questions. Okay. Now I'll ask you the questions. Okay. Based on the previous topic that we have discussed. Okay. So here we go with the questions. Start. Once you have written their answer, just confirm it to me that you have written the answers. So I'll move on to the next slide. Oh, hi, Sisipo. Need not to reply on the screen. You can just write down in your copy these answers and just confirm it to me. After that, I'll show you the questions. Oh, sorry, solutions. Happy Children's Day, Sisipo. Those who have joined late, wishing you a very happy Children's Day. Are you supposed to say the thank you? But yeah, even I can also be a children as well. So thank you so much, Sisipo, for wishing me the happy Children's Day. Rest of you can also do the same. Done, guys? And Sisipo, please mark your attendance. Okay, rest questions. Shillong, share your Camport. Is there camera in your room? Just confirm once after doing all these questions. Okay, Sisipur done. What about you guys? Tamelong, Itanagar, Shillong? Okay. So, let's start with the answer section. Here we go with the answers. Are you there, Shillong? Obviously, the strong base will have the higher pH. See, strong bases will have the higher pH. Okay, let's have a solution section. Check out and tell me how many of you has got all correct answer, and is there any question that you want me to discuss with you? Please ask me that question. Okay, I'll discuss. For acids, lower is the pH. Lower pH will have the higher acidic strength. See, just imagine the pH scale starts with the 1 and ends up at 14. At the center, you get the neutral, which is 7. Okay? So think about it, whenever you're moving towards the 7, it means you're moving towards the neutral point. So obviously, whatever the values are there before the neutral point will be what? For the stronger one. And after the 7, again you're moving towards the 14. And ultimately you're moving away from the neutral. It means that nearby 14 you will have what? Stronger values. Okay? This is the concept. Okay, number 2. Okay, number 2 is the doubt. Let's check out the number 2. Oh. Litmus gives dash color in the presence of acid and dash color in the presence of base. Tell me, for the acids, what is the change in color? It is blue to red. And for the bases, it is red to blue. So option A should be the right answer. One second. Okay, the question is, wait, the question saying, litmus gives color. It is not asking the change in color. It is saying that what will be color after the change. So for the acid, color changes from blue to red. So for the acid, it will appear to be red, and for the bases, it will appear to be blue. Yes, B should be the right answer. Okay, actually, we have mistaken while reading the question. It is saying, litmus gives the color in the presence of acid. So it gives the red color. Means color, it changes the blue litmus to the red. Litmus paper, dear. This is litmus paper. Okay, are the painkillers made from the natural ingredients or the chemical substance? Most of the time by the chemical substances. Most of the time. But yeah, natural ingredients can also be used. Means they are used over there. But most of the time, we used the chemical substances. Okay, any other question? Oh, wait. You are asking for the question number 2. I have done question number 3. What is going on? Wait. Higher is the H plus concentration in the solution, dash will be its pH value. Lower. See, higher is the concentration means that it is higher acidic, and acids have the lower pH value. So it should be B. Okay. Any other doubt for me, guys? Any other doubt that you wanna ask me? Shillong, are you clear with your question? As well, Itanagar as well. Dear, have you got your answer? If still it is not clear to you, can please ask me. Okay, so guys, let's begin with the new one. Next topic is salts. Salts. Let's discuss about the salts. First of all, guys, understand the meaning of salt. See, whenever acids and bases are treated with each other, after the reaction, whatever substance other than the water. See, whenever acid and base are treated with each other, we get the two substances. One is water, and another one, a new substance, which is known as the salt. So I can say that, let me finish it first, then I'll take your doubt, Itanagar. Okay, yes, I said we will discuss the numericals on the pH. Yes, thank you. We will do that. Guys, let's discuss the question on the pH. After that, I'll start with the salts. The questions are quite simple, okay? See, calculate pH of solution whose concentration is 10 की power minus 3 molar. Okay. So guys, look at this. We have to calculate the pH. First of all, you have to understand this one. That pH is written as minus log of H plus. This is the formula. And second thing, log of 10 to the power n is equals to n. If it has got positive or the negative sign, you will put the same signs here. Okay? You have to just remember these two formulas and you will get your answers. Okay? So let's do this question. What we have to do? For the pH, I need to use the formula minus log of H plus. Okay, concentration is given to us 10 to the power minus 3. We can say HCl. Okay, HCl solution is given to us. So remember, acids can give you H plus only. Okay, so simply put 10 to the power minus 3 here. We know that how to solve this one. Look at this formula. Okay, so what can I write? 10 to the power minus 3 can be written as what? Minus 3 simply. On solving, you will get what? 3 here. Got it, guys? Guys, are you clear with the first question? Everyone, please confirm it to me. Copy, please. Shillong and Tamelong, guys, are you clear with this one? Copy and then confirm. Okay. See, you have to first of all understand these two formulas, that pH is equals to minus log of H plus, 1 second, pH is minus log of H plus. Okay. See, acid can give you H plus only. Okay. So what we have to do, see this concentration, look at this concentration. This is actually the value of H plus. First of all, understand this one. This concentration is actually the value of H plus. The second formula that you have to remember is this one. Okay, so what I have done with this one, I have simply put the value of H plus here. And I have told you that log 10 to the power something is simply that value. Okay, so if you solve this one, finally minus and minus on multiplication will get plus. Okay, and you will get the plus 3 as the answer. Now clear? Shillong? Please copy and confirm, guys. So guys, let's start with the new question. I'm giving you one question. Solve that question and tell me the answer. Calculate pH of 10 to the power minus 5 molar HCl solution. Tell me, what can be answer for this one? Very good. What do you say, Temelong and Sisipu? What should be answer for this one? Very good, Sisipu. Yes, you guys have got the correct answer. pH would be what? Minus log of H plus. So this is what? Minus log of 10 to the power minus 5. So you will say minus 5, we'll get the 5 as the answer. Okay. Nice one, Temelong. And guys, remember one thing, please. For the acids, pH can never be greater than 7. Even it won't be 7 as well. You can have the value 6.99 something, but you won't get the value greater than 7 for the acids. Similarly, for the bases, you won't get the value lesser than 7. Okay? You have to remember this one. I'm giving you one more question, guys. What could be pH of 10 to the power minus 8 molar HCl solution? Options are A, 8, B, 10, C, 6.97, and D, none of these. Attempt this question, tell me the answer. Okay. First of all, just tell me, is HCl acid or base or neutral? Confirm it to me, guys. What HCl is? Acid, absolutely fine. I have just told you for acids, pH can be 0 to less than 7. Even it can't be 7. Okay. Now, just check out the options. 8, which is greater than 7, so it can't be the correct option. 10 is again more than 7, can't be the option. C, you have just told you it is an acid. So as for the acids, the value should be lesser than 7. So out of 4 options, there is only one choice where we have got the less value, means lesser than the 7. That's why C should be the correct answer, not A, B or D. Here we need not to solve anything, we have to just answer the question. Got it, guys? Any confusion? Dear, the solving of such questions is not in our syllabus right now. Okay, so this is you can solve in your class 11. For that you have to just wait for some time. Okay, here you have to just understand that how to answer such questions. Okay, I'm giving you one more question. Calculate pH of 10 to the power 5 minus 4 molar NaOH solution. Tell me the answer. I hope so you are clear with the first 3 questions. First of all, yes, you guys are absolutely right. pH would be greater than 7. Why? Because NaOH is a base. First of all, understand this one. NaOH is a base, so if you calculate the pH, you will simply say it is 10 to the power minus 4. On solving, you will get the 4. I have just told you, for the bases, the value should be greater than 7. But 4 is not greater than 7, obviously. So it can't be the correct answer. Okay. So what we have to do? So guys, remember, in case of bases, we do not calculate pH, we actually calculate the pOH. It behaves in the same manner as we have discussed the pH. Just because it is NaOH, it will give you OH minus. As like in case of HCl, we got the H plus. Okay. So just put the value log of 10 to the power minus 4. On solving, we'll get what? 4. So guys, the 4, those who has got the 4, actually they have got the pOH, not the pH. To calculate the pH, remember this formula, that pH plus pOH is equals to what? 14. Okay. Now you can use this formula, will be equal to 14. So pH this time will be 10. This is the correct answer. Copy please. Just you have to remember in the question whether you are given with the acid or the base. If base is given to you, first of all calculate the pOH and then subtract it from the 14 to get the right answer. Got it? Any confusion in it, guys? Okay, very good. So can I give you one more question? Next question for you. Which of the following, okay. Copy and then confirm. Okay. Can be pH value of calcium hydroxide 3, 7, 9.5, D 6.9. Copy this question and then tell me the answer. Okay, very good, Shillong. What do you think, Sisipu, Itanagar, Temelong? What can be the answer for this one? Yes, you guys are absolutely right. Option C would be the correct answer. So I guess so. You have understand that how to calculate the pH and how we can pick the correct option for the pH type of questions for acids and the bases. Okay. So just copy this question, guys. Copied? Okay, so now let's move on to the salts. Okay guys, so let's discuss about the salts. What is the meaning of salt? See, whenever acid and bases are treated with each other, on treatment, we get a substance other than the water, and that substance is known as what? Salts. So to get a salt, it is necessary that acid and bases should be treated with each other. Okay? This is the first important condition for the formation of a salt. So we can see here, an ionic compound means they're talking about the salt. Salt is an ionic compound that results from the neutralization reaction between acid and a base. And here they have given you example as well. When NaOH is treated with the HCl, we can get the NaCl, which is sodium chloride. This is commonly used in our daily life as well, okay, with water. So NaCl is nothing but a salt, okay. Salts are composed related number of cations and anions, means a salt contains the cations and the anion. Let me clarify it to you. If I talk about the NaCl, NaCl can be written like this, Na plus and Cl minus. So this Na plus is called the cation, and this Cl minus is known as what? Anion. So guys, whatever salt we have, this is just an example, whatever salt we can have is always an ionic compound. Let's say suppose if I talk about the MgCl2. Again a salt. So MgCl2 can be written as what? Mg2 plus and twice of Cl minus. Okay. So this is what? Cation, and this is your anion. So what we have to understand here, that a salt will always contain a cation and an anion. Okay. I hope so you have got that. Okay. So let's get back to the slides again. So this is the general introduction to the salts. Just copy this one, guys. Need not to draw the diagram. Okay. Where the salt is spreaded over table. Okay. Just write these definitions. Just write them and confirm it to me. Copy and then confirm. Copied. Okay, let's move on. You guys are looking a little bit lazy today, guys. What happened? Is all good? Are you sleeping in the class? Oh, you are really sleeping in the class. Say hi once, those who are there. Hi once. Sisipu, Shillong, Tamelong, Itanagar. Guys, are you there? Hi, Tamelong. Oh, tired because who tired from the school function, dear? I think so everyone is enjoy over there. Hi, Itanagar. Definitely Shillong is sleeping. Shillong, and then where is Sisipu? Yeah, we will discuss about that. Okay, so let's start with the salts. See, common salt, which is sodium chloride, it is a white color powder and forms neutral solution. Okay, how can you prepare it in the lab? Just take NaOH and treat it with the HCl, you will get the NaCl. Okay, industrial method. Industrial means that on the large scale, how can you get that? Okay, obviously in the lab, you will get a very little bit of very small amount of the salt. Okay, we can get it from the seawater and from underground deposits. Means that, guys, in the underground, if ions are there and they get neutralized each other, they will form salts over there. Okay, even the salts we get from the sea are nothing but what? The neutralization of the cations and the anion. That can also be happen in the underground as well. It is an exothermic process. Remember, whenever salt is formed and acid and base are treated with each other, so acid and base actually after the treatment releases the huge amount of energy. So that's why this is an exothermic step. Okay, not the endothermic. Okay, so guys, just copy this one. Copy and confirm. Copy and then confirm, guys. Okay. Uses. I think so. This is everyone knows about it. Used for cooking, As a preservative of the pickles, I think we used the salt in the pickles. Used as a raw material for making large number of chemicals like NaOH, which is sodium hydroxide, washing soda, baking soda, soap, etc. Okay, so just copy these uses. And these uses are of common salt. Common salt means which we generally use in our daily life. Copy and then confirm. Itanagar, have you got your answer? Okay. Copy and then confirm. Okay, let's move on. Families of the salt. Say, salts having common ion, which is cation or anion, can be grouped in a single family. See, we can have either same cation or same anion. If this is present over there, then we can say they are belonging to the same family. Okay, 1 second. We have got a questions. One. Actually, that is not neutral, dear. The soap we actually made contains not only salt, it contains lots of secondary things as well. It is basically the sodium stearate, which has the basic nature. Okay. See, this is one of the ingredients. Not the salt can be used as a soap. See, if salt is a substitute for the soap, or we can say soap contains only the salt, then why do we purchase the soap? We will simply purchase the salt and we will get we can take bath from the salt. Okay, so this is one of the ingredient. Soap is actually bitter in taste because in final it has got the basic nature. Okay, I hope so you have got that time along. Just confirm it to me. No, we can't. If you're saying the same example, see, Itanagar, your question is, do the natural occurring and the laboratory made salts taste the same? If the salt is NaCl, whether you get it from the nature or you prepare it in the lab, you will get the same taste. Okay, but salts can be of many types, and every salt has a different taste. Like black salt, if you have ever heard about it. Okay, I think so it is very common that we used it as well in the lemon juices. Okay, so salts has a different taste, can have the different taste as well, but yeah, you're saying that I'm preparing the same salt, we're getting it from the nature or we are preparing it in the lab, it will have the same taste. Got it, Itanagar? Okay. You can confirm, Itanagar. If still you have doubt, you can please ask me. I can take another example. And by the time we can focus on this topic, family of the salt. See, what we have to understand here, that to have the same family of the salt means the salts should have having the same family should have the either same cation or anion. Okay, remember what I'm saying. If the two different salts have same either cation or anion, then they will say, or then they are said to be the same family members. For example, salt of hydrochloric acid. they are called as the chlorides. Like in the NaCl and the KCl, sodium and potassium are totally different, but yeah, chlorine is same. In both the cases, chlorine is same. One second, time along. Itanagar, are you clear with your doubt? Confirm it. And let's talk about the salts of the sulfuric acid, which are the sulfates. Here you can check out the sulfate is common part over there. That's why they have got the same family. Salts of the nitric acids, they are known as the nitrates, which is NaNO3 and the PbNO3. See, sodium and lead are different, but nitrate are same over there. That's why they have got the same family, or they are the members of the same family. Okay, this is how you can categorize or you can identify the families of the salts, whether they belong to the same family or not. Copy this one and confirm. Have you got that? See, black salt is actually obtained by the nature. In the lab, definitely you can prepare it. Just we get to know the composition of it, what exact composition it has. Okay, so definitely you can prepare it in the lab, but yeah, in generally we get it in the nature. Yeah, naturally occurring salts generally do not contain the iodine. See, this is one is very interesting question, that the naturally contain. I think so. If you use the Tata salt, or if you look out the today ads before the 10 years, okay, so they actually mention over there this is the iodine containing salt, because because it was observed in very rural areas where they use the natural salt. Okay, so there's a common we can say disease over there which is known as a goiter. Goiter is actually developed due to the lack of the iodine in the body. Okay, and salt is one of the substitute where we can get the iodine very easily, because we do not need its very huge amount of the iodine. Okay, so actually we have used it with the salt. Okay, so we actually we can say that we have introduced the iodine inside iodine along with the salts as well. Okay, so what we do, we obtain the salt from the natural sources, and then after synthesizing it, okay, after making few, we can say what do we say, for the purification and filtration, whatever we do, means after the process we get the final salt. Okay, in the final salt we actually added up the iodine over there. Okay, so iodine is actually added by us. Okay, okay, so Itanaga, have you got your solution? Thyroid lack which hormone? Okay, Temalong, I need to check it, because I think so this question doesn't belongs to me. Okay, biology faculty can answer it very, we can say biology faculty can answer it. Okay, but if you want I can check it. Okay, then I can tell you that due to lack of which hormone thyroid develops over there, means imbalancing of thyroid. Okay. Okay, guys. So I hope so. You have got the solution for your questions. Just copy this one and confirm it to me. I hope so. You don't mind them along. Okay. If you want, you can just please remind me on the group once. I'll check it and then I'll tell you the answer. If anyone knows that a lack of which hormone develops the thyroid, means imbalancing of the thyroid, if you know that, you are most welcome, guys. You can answer it. Welcome, dear. Is everyone has got their solution? Guys, please copy this one. Okay, Sisipur is saying thyroxine hormone. Thyroxine hormone. See, I don't know that whether it is thyroxine or not. Okay, but if CCPO is saying, you can consider it, or you can check it on your own as well. Okay, so let's move on, guys. pH of the salts. See, salt can be acidic, basic, or neutral. Right now we were discussing about the NaCl. So NaCl is nothing but a neutral salt, but yes, salts can have the nature of acidic as well as basic. Okay, how it develops, we'll discuss about it. Just copy this one. We'll discuss after this, how they can develop the acidic or basic behavior. Copy this one. Copied. Okay. So let's move on, guys. Let's understand the meaning of this one. How we can get the acidic and basic salt. Guys, just look at the screen. Focus on the screen. Okay. Do not copy anything. Just understand that how we can have the acidic or the basic nature. Okay. I'll start with the NaCl. See, NaCl can be prepared by treating NaOH with the HCl. NaCl with water. See, NaCl is made from Na plus and Cl minus. See, we have got Na plus from NaOH, and we have got Cl minus from HCl. See, NaOH is a strong base and HCl is a strong acid. Okay, so whenever the ions of the salt are obtained from the strong part, either acid or base, they will form the neutral solution. Or we can say they will form the neutral salt. I'm repeating. Whenever the salt which is formed over there having the ions are getting from the strong acid or strong base, they will make the neutral salt. Okay. Now, number 2. Let's take another example. HCl with NH4OH. We will get NH4Cl with water. Guys, look at this very carefully. This can be written like this: NH4 positive and Cl negative. Okay. Now see, NH4 we are getting from NaOH, NH4OH, and Cl we are getting from the HCl. See, this is strong acid, but this is weak base. Now you should you have a question that, sir, how we can identify that the particular given salt is strong or weak. So guys, I have to just tell you that there are only some common acids or base, and we can say some important one that you have to simply remember. Okay. See, remember one thing: whenever we get the salt from the weak part, out of acid or base, any part can be the weak, they will form the acidic or the basic salt. How? See, we have got salt, ammonium chloride, and this salt can be further dissociate like this. See, this was coming from the strong acid part, so it won't further react with water. If I want to treat it with the water, it won't further react. But yes, this one is coming from the weak base part. Yes, so it can react with water. Okay, so on treatment with the water, See, we know that water can be written as what? H plus and OH minus. Water contains the two types of ions, H plus and the OH minus. See, this is the positive part, this is the negative part. We know that the opposite attracts. So what will happen? This positive will get connected with the negative part and it will form the NH4OH and we will get H plus. So guys, finally in the solution we are getting the H plus. And we know that whenever we have the H plus in the solution, it makes the solution acidic. It makes it acidic. That's why this is known as what? Acidic salt. Because finally it can make the solution acidic. Okay? Guys, first of all, confirm that are you clear with this one? This is the core concept ultimately. Guys, confirm it to me. Have you got that? Okay. See what I was saying. Cl, see, look at the first example. Cl negative is coming from the strong acid, so it can't react with water. Similarly, Na plus is coming from the strong base, even this one can't react with water. Remember simply one thing, that whenever we are getting the cation and anion from the strong part, which is either acid or base, they won't further react with water. If they are coming from the weak part, they will definitely react. Like in ammonium chloride, Cl minus, look at this Cl minus. Cl minus was the constituent of the HCl, means Cl minus we were getting from the HCl. And NH4 plus we were getting from the ammonium hydroxide. And ammonium hydroxide is what? Weak base. So guys, remember one thing, whenever we have got the weak part, see, I have ionized that salt, this was the salt, into its constituent ions. Now again Cl minus is coming from the strong acid part, so it won't react. But yes, this is coming from the weak part, so it will react. After the reaction, how will it look like? See, water can be written like this. Oh, 1 second. This was disastrous. 1 second, guys. Water can be written like H plus and OH minus. Okay. So obviously opposites attract. It means that the ammonium ion, which is cation, should interact, or we can say should connect with the negative ion. So negative ion here we got is what? OH minus. Negative ion is what? OH minus. So what will happen, that ammonium ion will connect with the OH minus and they will form the NH4OH. And obviously this H plus won't get any place, so it will remain in the solution and make it acidic. That's why this is known as the acidic salt. Now have you got that? I'll take another example of the basic salt. Everyone, guys, please confirm it. Have you got that concept? Okay, check out this one. Let's say suppose we have got CH3COH plus NaOH. See, this is your weak acid and this is your strong base. So on treatment, we will get this is as a salt. Okay. So this salt can be further ionized to give you separate ions. Okay. Now check out. Na plus was coming from the NaOH, which is a strong base. So if I treat this one with water, there is no reaction. But if I talk about this one, this was coming from the weak acid. But yes, this one can react with water. So if this one will react with water, again water can be divided into two parts, H plus and the OH minus. So obviously this will collect with the H plus. Why? Because charges are opposite. This is negative, this is positive. Okay. So opposite attracts and same repels. So we will get CH3COH plus OH minus. So finally, after the reaction, we will have the OH minus. Okay, this OH minus makes its nature basic. That's why this is a basic salt. So how we are getting the acidic and the basic salt? That if any of the part by which salt is forming is weak, then it will make the salt acidic or basic. Have you got this concept, guys? Have you got it? Okay. So first of all, you will copy this one, and after that you can copy those examples as well. Okay. I think I have already told you about the neutral salts. Just copy this one. Copy these points quickly. Okay. Discussion is already over. If you have clear with the concept, just copy this one and confirm it to me. Copy and then confirm. Copied? Okay. Acidic salt. Just copy this one, and after that I'll shift to that page where I had discussed concept with you. Okay. Then below that you will copy that one. Done? Now copy this one. You can copy this part. No. Weak acid and weak base can form either acidic or basic, depending on the dissociation, that which part acid or base is dissociating higher. That is, we need not to discuss right now. That is not in our syllabus. That will be discussed in the class 11th. because that is already in the most stable state. Cl negative already has its completed octet, so it is in the most stable state, that's why it won't react. Copied? Okay. Copy this one, basic salts. Example is different, guys. I have discussed some other example. This is some different example. Both has the same sense. Just copy this one. Copied? Oh, this is the Dead Sea, guys. I don't know whether you have heard about it or not. That the Dead Sea is also the Salt Sea, okay? That is in bordering Jordan to the east and Israel, okay? And the West Bank to the west. So this is actually, why this is known as the Dead Sea? Because the salinity of the water is very, very high, so that no aquatic species even survive over there. Even no plant can grow up over there. That's why this is known as the Dead Sea. Okay? So this is just for the general information. You can simply copy the important point, where it is present and why it is called at the Dead Sea. Okay? The Dead Sea is roughly 9 times saltier than the ocean. Okay? This salinity makes for a harsh environment in which plants and animals cannot flourish. Okay? No, you can't sink in that. The density is very, very high of the salts. If you even don't know the swimming, you can float over there. But in the normal water, you can definitely sink. Strong acid and weak base. Are you asking about this reaction? One second, guys. Give me a minute. You are saying strong acid and a weak base. See, strong acid on treatment with the weak base will give you this salt, na? This salt. Okay. So this salt can be ionized to give you what? Ammonium ions. Ammonium ions and the Cl negative ions. I have just told you, you have to just check out of cation and anion. If any of the part is coming from the strong part, they won't further react. See, Cl minus was actually obtaining from the HCl, and HCl is a strong acid. Okay, that's why it won't further react. Now, this was just because coming from the weak base part, that's why it will further react with the water, and this is the reaction with water. See, water can be ionized to give you what? H plus and OH minus. We know that this is the positive charge and this is the negative charge. That's why they will get connected with each other and they will form the NH4OH. And finally, this one will left out. Okay? That's why this one will become the acidic. Have you got it right now, Itanagar? Yes. Means you can learn swimming over there, Sisipo. Even if you don't know the swimming, you can swim over there. Float as in Don't consider that you will totally float over the surface of the water. It is like you won't sink over there. Have you got it, Itanagar, now? Or is still some confusion? Just confirm, dear. See, even this one is written here. The very, very high, no for what? Confusion, yes or no? I mean, clear? The very, very high amount of salt found in it, the mineral content of the Dead Sea is very different from that of ocean water. Okay? So, exact composition we're not talking about. See, in the last 3 lines, it is written over there that the highest amount of salt concentration makes the water heavier or more dense. This means that even if you don't know the swimming, it's okay to go there and you will end up floating in it. Okay, just because of the density of the salt. Okay. Water crystallization. What is the meaning of the crystallization? See, you can see some example that CuSO4.5H2O. This 5H2O actually represents the, see, all the 5 molecules of the water are not connected with the copper sulfate. To know about it, that how many water molecules are exactly connected with the CuSO4, we need to heat it. Okay. On heating, the additional water will get evaporated over there. Okay. So actually, let me make it understand to you. See, what is the meaning of the crystallization? If I say I have got a compound AB and it is containing 10H2O and it is written like this. On heating, you have got AB dot 2H2O plus 8H2O. Now, look at this. These two H2O are actually were connected with the AB. But these 8H2O were not connected with the AB. They were just surrounding it. Okay. So, these are known as the crystallizing particle. Those H2O molecule which are just surrounding the molecule and keep it in the form of the crystals is known as what? Crystallization. Not crystallization means they were the actually responsible for the formation of the crystals. Okay. So, to get to know that how many particles are present over there in the crystallization process, we need to heat the substance over there. Okay. Means that these were the particles that was surrounding the AB. They are not connected with the AB. Are you getting this? Look at this. Water of crystallization refers to the water that is found in the crystalline framework of the salt. Okay. It can be removed by heating the sample as it is not directly bonded to the ions. So those extra ions which are not bonded with the molecule are known as what? Water of crystallization. My dear Shillong, first of all tell me, where were you? Why you were not responding over there? And second thing, that class is only up to 5:30. So I guess so after 15 minutes I'll give you the break, and after that break you can get back to your home. Oh, wow! And still you need a break. Okay, so we have got just 15 minutes here. Okay, after the 15 minutes class will end. Okay, then you can get back to your home for the huge break. So guys, I hope so you are getting it, that the extra water molecule that was responsible for the crystallizing framework is known as what? Water of crystallization. Okay. Just copy this one, guys, and then let's move on. I hope so it is clear to everyone. If not, you can please ask me. And copy it and then confirm it to me. Copy and then confirm. Need not to draw these diagrams, but yes, you can write the color. That copper sulfate .5H2 has a blue color. The diagram is actually, the blue stone is nothing but what? CuSO4.5H2O. and that was the gypsum. CaSO, oh sorry, yes, CaSO4.2H2O. Copy and then confirm. And yes, guys, remember, let's say suppose you ask me or doubt that, sir, can you please repeat it again? I have repeated that, and still after the second repetition you won't get that, then just guys let me know once that still you haven't got that, so that I'll take up the another example to explain that. Okay, don't feel shy to ask it, to ask that again, that I have already asked once, now how can I ask again? Okay, please don't feel shy. Okay, you can ask any number of times. Okay, just make sure that you should get the real idea and the concept. What is the reason behind that? What and why are we doing that? Okay, I hope so you have copied that. Guys, have you copied that? Please confirm it to me. Shillong, Itanagar, Sisipur, Tamenglong. Guys, are you there? Okay, 1 second. This is the previous slide. A dear need not to copy that. This is just additional information. No, sample won't melt. Means we won't heat that sample. A dear first of all need not to copy that. That was just additional information. Okay. And this one was for the Tamenglong, dear, need not to copy that, just read that. And Sisipo, we won't heat that sample at that point where it can melt. Okay, we won't heat it up to the melting point. Okay, we will heat it only up to the point where all the crystallization water molecule get separated out. I hope so Itanagar and Sisipur has got their answer. Okay. Guys, have you got your answer? Okay. See, plaster of Paris. In the short form, it is known as the POP. See, when you heat the gypsum at the 100 degrees Celsius, which is 373 Kelvin, 3/2 water molecules get separated out. So these 3/2 water molecules are what? Water of crystallization. Okay. Now CaSO4.2H2O is known as the plaster of Paris. This is the composition and name of this compound. Okay. So you have to remember this, quite important. POP is calcium sulfate hemihydrate. Hemi means half. Okay. On heating gypsum, 3/2 of its water of crystallization to form, it loses 3/2 of its water of crystallization to form the POP. POP has many important uses. Okay, just copy this point and then we will check out its important uses. Copy and then confirm. Done? Okay. Check out the uses. In the hospital for settling fractured bones. I hope so you have heard about the plaster. Okay. Even you can see it in the image as well. Need not to draw that diagrams. For making the statues, toys, chalks. For making the airtight apparatus in the labs. To make the wall smooth for before the painting them. I think POP, the concept of POP is used in our houses as well. Okay. For making the designs on ceilings to make walls smooth before the painting them. Okay, these are the common uses of this one. Just copy these uses and confirm them. Copy and then confirm, guys. Guys, have you copied that? Are you sleeping or still alive? Okay, let's move on. Concept test. 5 questions for you. Quickly answer these questions. Means write these answers in your copy and just confirm. It simply look like water. Normal drop of the water. Okay? Don't think about it that if one drop of water is spherical, then if you make the half, it will become the hemisphere. No, it won't. It will be still a sphere. Guys, now answer these questions. Okay. Just write answers in your notebook, guys, and just let me know that you have done the questions so that I'll shift it to the next slide. Okay. These 3 questions as well. Once you have done that, just confirm it to me. Done? Okay. Itanagar, Temilong, and Shillong, guys, have you done that? Okay. Check out the answers and tell me how many of you has got all 5 correct answers. If not, then which question is your doubt? You can please ask me. Congratulations, Itanagar. What about you, Sisipo, Tamelong, and Shillong? Okay. Next question for you. Okay, good. This is the next question for you. Attempt this question. You have to match the column. Options are given to you. Check out the question and tell me what should be answer for this one. Okay. Let's see. What do you say? Sisipur, Itanagar, Tamelong. What can we answer for this one? Okay, let's check out. Option D is correct answer. Guys, check out. Look at the solution section. Look at the solution section and just let me know that are you having the doubt after reading that? If yes, you can please ask me. If not, then we can proceed. Yes, sure, you can copy it. And just let me know, have you cleared with this solution part? If is there anything written over there which is not clear to you, you can please ask me. Yes, cupric salt. It is a salt of S3PO4. Means what can I say here? That you have to remember this one. This was quite out of the league part over there. Okay. So this is new to you. So I would suggest that you can simply memorize it. Okay. Why I am saying this? Because you will learn about it in the higher classes, and this is even over there just a chemical reaction over there. Okay. That's why I'm saying it. Copied? Okay. Oh, 1 second. Last question for you guys, then we will wind up our class. 1 mole sample of hydrated sodium sulfite contains 160 gram of water of crystallization. I have discussed what is the meaning of the water crystallization. What can be the correct formula for this one? Look at the options and tell me your answer. Okay, very good. Itanagar has got the answer. What do you think about it? Sisipur, Shillong and Tamenglong? Okay. See, it is saying 162 gram of crystallization of water. Means that, what does it mean? That out of the given options, which hydrated or crystalline part can have the 162 gram weight? So obviously, if I talk about the 3H2O, one molecule of H2O has got weight 18. So 3 molecule can have the 54. Okay. For the 5 molecules, what we have to do, I'll simply multiply 18 with the 5, which is 90. Okay. For the 7, weight will be 126. But yes, if 9 water molecules are there, then its total weight would be what? 162. So I guess so option C would be the correct answer. See, 1 mole of compound of 162 gram of water. So moles of water is nothing but what? 162 by 18. Okay. So answer should be D. If you haven't got this, you can please ask this one in the next class to me. Okay. You can just copy this one. If still it is not get clear to you, you can please ask me in the next class. Okay. So that's all about today's session, guys. Okay. You can just copy this one. Just copy this one, and if still you have got doubts, you can please ask me in the next class. Okay, guys. So thank you so much, guys. Okay, I'll see you next time. Till then, guys, just revise it again. Okay. Any doubt is there, you are most welcome. Okay. So take care of yourself. Okay. Please stay healthy. Bye bye. Good night. See you.